Yo, what is good, everybody? So, Gamer back again, and yes, we have another tutorial today. We are going to be installing the designer apartment, and we'll check it out. Take a real quick tour. I might actually do a whole separate video tour of the designer apartment. This video is probably going to be more focused on just installing it and making sure it's displaying properly on the game. So the designer apartment, I actually did have this installed before, but as I mentioned, I removed a lot of things. We'll go ahead and get this reinstalled back onto the game. This is a bit more involved as far as installations go. I know some of our installations have been real simple, but it's still the same basic concept, a lot of dragging and dropping. So, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and take a look into the description. Now, there are a few prerequisites or things that are going to be required in order to make sure that this mod works properly. Now, if you go down to the detailed description, it lets us know that this is supposed to be ran in support alongside the designer penthouse build. Okay, and then it gives us the link for that down here. So I already have that open. So let's go ahead and we'll start with that download. And again, this is basically, from what I understand, kind of another developer took over what was already there for this and just expanded on it, something along those lines. So, anyways, here are the instructions for us. We'll open up the first download. Okay, and then of course, we're going to first take a look at the README file. It's the first place I always go if it is available when opening up. Okay, so here are the steps that we're going to take. It makes a special note for us to not skip steps 3 and 4. Otherwise, it's going to cause us some difficulties. The garage. Yeah, so I mean, I wasn't planning on skipping any steps, but it's good to know you don't want to skip these steps. You want this to work properly. Make sure you follow all the steps to a T. So let's go ahead and we'll get this started. First thing that we're going to need to do is add DP remake to this path right here. So this is kind of like adding um, a add-on car basically. So let's go to our GTA directory, and then we're going to go to mods, update x64 DLC packs. Okay, so here what we're going to need to do is locate the um, the DP remake folder. So let's see if it's in main files. Yep. Okay. So DP remake folder. Let's go ahead and drag that over here. Okay, we got DP remake folder there, and then I'm not sure why it separates the steps, but I'm just going to go ahead and do step 5. Again, this is like adding a car, so let's open up OpenIV. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I don't know why they wouldn't have you add this right away after, but it's not a problem. We'll go ahead and just do that. All right, so we got DP remake. Edit this here. Let's go ahead and duplicate the previous line, delete that, and add DP remake and save. Okay, So that's the first step. And then now we have this file here, dt1 underscore OCCL underscore 03. So let's find where that folder is. I believe it's going to be in replace files. Yep, there's both of these. So this one, we're going to add to this path right here. Let's just extend this. All right, so let's go back to OpenIV. And then we're going to go back to mods and then update x64 DLC packs. And then we're looking for patch day 1G, 1NG, my bad. And then DLC.rpf. Okay, and then we're going to go x64 again, levels, GTA5, and then city E, downtown underscore 01, and then DT1 underscore 00 or 0CCL right here. Okay. And then we're going to add this DT1OOL or OCCL underscore 03 YMAP file. Oh, shoot. So we got to move these files to our desktop, extract them before we move them over. There we go. Okay. So that's the DT1 underscore 0CCL underscore 03 YMAP file we just moved over. Now the other file that we have listed here, we're going to need to add to this folder, which is MP heist. So take a shortcut. I'm going to go just jump back up here to the DLC packs folder and then scroll down to MP heist, and then dlc.rpf, and we're going to do x64 levels GTA5 city E again underscore city E, then downtown 01 again, and again downtown our DT1 underscore 0CCL right here dot RPF. Okay, and now we want to move this HEI underscore DT1 underscores OCCL underscore 03 YMAP file. Okay, so we got that moved over. Again, don't be too concerned. A lot of times it doesn't look like things are being moved over in in OpenIV, but I assure you the file was moved over. So if you're not sure, you can always just do it a second time just to make sure. As long as you don't get an error message, you're typically going to be good to go. Okay, so that's those two installs, or I'm sorry, the first steps for these installs. Now, this download does also come with optional items. So let's go back to that folder and see what is optional here. Okay, so this is going to make the windows closed. I don't want that, so we're going to leave that. But then there's also a menu file here that we can add. Now this adds pedestrians, and basically it turns um, the apartment to a party, basically. So it adds a bunch of people, and it's like you're having a party at the penthouse. So if you want to install that, I think I already have it, but I will go ahead and show you how to do so. So if you jump back to your um, GTA 5 directory, now this does require that you have menu installed, but if you jump back to your GTA 5 directory and go to menu stuff and then Spooner, and all you have to do is drag this file over, and see, I do already have it, but you just drag it over, and then once you're actually in the game, you will launch that through the menu trainer, and I can show you how to do that once we get into the gameplay. Okay, so that's for the first download. That's just the first part. Okay, so we'll close these items out just so there's no confusion. And now let's open up the second download. So this is the download from the designer apartment link. And again, all these links I will have down in the description for you. So let's open up this README file. Gives us a change log, kind of what's been fixed, highlights of the apartment. Again, that link that we went to get the initial download. And here's the installation instructions. Okay, so with the second download, what we're going to go ahead and do is basically two steps. This designer apartment folder is going to go into our scripts. So if we go back to our GTA 5 directory, go to scripts, we're just going to drag and drop that folder over. So now we have the designer apartment in our script folder. Now the second part is DP lobby. Again, this is going to be added just like we do with the add-on cars and just like we did DP remake earlier. So we're going to go back to GTA 5 main directory. We're going to go to mods, x64, my bad, mods update, x64, DLC packs, grab DP lobby. Okay. And then we're going to jump back over to OpenIV. We'll go back to mods, x64, no, update, and then update.rpf, common data. Scroll down, we're going to go to DLC list. Again, DLC list, you're going to want to right click and select edit. One other thing that I always forget to mention is in order to do this, you do got to make sure that you're in edit mode in OpenIV. If you're in edit mode up here, it will be highlighted in blue. If edit mode is off, it will not be highlighted. The reason why I mentioned that is because if you're not in edit mode, even if you right click on the DLC list XML, it's not going to let you edit it at all. So make sure edit mode is turned on. All right, so we'll duplicate the last line again. That's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. So we're going to delete remake and just change that to lobby. Save that. And again, if there's any errors within the coding there, you'll get an error message letting you know. But everything's saved properly for us. So now we have the DP lobby installed, as well as the scripts folder in the designer apartment scripts. And that should be it for the installation. So it is a little more involved, but as long as you just take your time and make sure you're moving things to the right places and paying attention to the paths that are being provided, again, it just comes down to dragging and dropping. So now that we got that taken care of, let's go ahead and let's get into GTA 5 and make sure that everything is loading properly. We should have the garage that allows us to enter. The lobby should be open now of the building so that we can walk in and actually take the elevator up to the apartment. And then, of course, the apartment itself should be available. So let's go ahead and get over there and make sure that all that is working for us. Alright, y'all. We're back in gameplay. So we're just gonna head over to the designer apartment we're gonna make sure that it loaded properly and that it's there to begin with. And as I mentioned, unfortunately, we are going to have to wait to do a full tour. I hate to do that, but now this apartment is so dope. It deserves the full video for the tour. All right, so let's head to the designer apartment. It's marked on the map by this yellow house. Jumping in the Ocon, Monte, another one of my favorite cars. I'm sure y'all are catching on by now. I cannot drive. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure y'all catching on to that, but also sure y'all catching on that I absolutely love Lamborghinis. Okay, I gotta fix this before we keep on rolling. Look at all the forged carbon on this. What do y'all like better? Do you like the forged carbon or just like the standard carbon fiber one? The forged carbon, I think it looks dope on interiors. I'm not so sure about it on the exterior parts. And then, like, when it comes to the carbon, why I got a Ferrari just sitting there? I forgot that was even there. But anyway, and then you have like the dry carbon that gives it that flat look, and then the gloss carbon. You know what? I think my favorite on the exterior of the car is the dry carbon fiber, and then interior definitely the forged carbon like you see here on this Huracan. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What kind of carbon do you prefer? Forged carbon, carbon fiber, glossy carbon fiber, dry carbon fiber? Let me know what y'all think. Alright, so we're rolling up to the spot. If everything installed properly, then it should give us the option to enter the garage. Now this garage is kind of tricky to enter. I roll up slow because the option just kind of randomly comes up in the middle of the driveway. See? You're not even close to the garage yet, and then you press the side button to enter, and then you drive into the garage. Here we go. All right. Yo, this garage is ridiculous. Yes, I have another STO already in the garage. Oh man. But this garage is on a whole nother level. Again, we'll save that for the tour. So we know the garage is installed. Let's go upstairs. Just make sure the apartment is there. No, we are in the apartment. Okay, I am excited. I'm sorry, but we gotta save this tour. We have to save the tour. So, um, you know what? I shouldn't have gone down to the garage. I should have entered into the lobby because I wanted to show the lobby itself. Okay, cool. So let's this time hit the lobby. All right, so we got the lobby working as well. Cool. So we know everything is installed right. Got the lobby working. The lobby actually comes out right here, so you can hang a left to hit the parking garage, or you go right, and that's the driveway that we just entered. Our garage is down there. So everything installed properly. We good to go. All
right. Well, I hope this helped y'all out. Again, it's same concept, a lot of dragging and dropping, but there is a little more to this particular install. As long as you follow the steps, though, you'll be good to go. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notifications so you can stay plugged in on when I post new videos. Brendan is about to die of thirst, so we'll get him something to drink, and I will catch y'all on the next one. All right,
Man, that was kind of
peace.